proper things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. They'll start by running the option to the right. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Deontay Hardy back deep. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Kamara. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Well, it's very early here, but maybe circle that one for later. A 3rd and long conversion, Charles, and that sets them up 1st and goal.
And how about the way they got it done? You just mentioned 3rd and long. I'm looking at it from the defense's perspective. They had the advantage. That's what you want to put an offense in, and then let them see.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and we don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying actors, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd and long for Winston. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. How about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over. True, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's got some space here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there was no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Again, Jackson will keep it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Jameis to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens was able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter. After the sack on first down, Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We couldn't count in yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly a third and mile, wasn't it?
I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. The left side complete to Troutman. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up.
Touchdown! Chris Olave, 27 yards. And the Saints are once again back in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That ball nearly enters. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Hardy set to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 2nd and 10, Winston. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going into halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and goal. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tylan Wallace in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Come on.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he powers his way up past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Jameis now on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout on the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they run here in this third quarter. To try again after the sack. Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. On the move past the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, Winston. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he
takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To throw is Winston. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing the yard. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On third down, Winston.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Fourth down, Winston. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
That was dumb as hell,
I like
man.
what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it.
That was
Why not
a
second
gutsy
time?
call.
I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any
I just
fourth
gotta
down
eat
stop
that. That was
is
a
a
gutsy
big
call
momentum
right there.
play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Dobbins.
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. On the return, Hardy.
Damn, they ain't gonna block right there. Like, my man's just going, I don't know what his assignment was.
Will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
All right, I gotta tap in.
Got some stuff to build
Like,
on
I'm
from
actually
that
looking
last
at the
drive
same
because they
time.
moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Winston now. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. So the screen good for only 2.
Now, I didn't even break that for real. They just gave me it.
They need a full
Still didn't
10
get
here
it.
to pick up the first down and move the chains.
My niggas getting bumped. People getting back there. I gotta get rid of it.
Dime defense, blanket in the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Open man is Michael Thomas.
I need it. I ain't gonna lie. I need it. I need it. What you, man?
And that'll keep the drive
Those miles
alive.
gonna get fast.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means that...
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller.
No way.
22-yard line.
No way. I took it
now first and 10 at their own 22. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I had to kick the field goal first time. It was 6-17. Once all the way down on the field.
And then keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Another run here with Dobbins. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. They find some open field here. And a good push up.
Man, to the viewers at home watching, man. This ain't a good one. I'm not even playing like capable, physically capable, mentally capable.
A give up the middle
to win a football game. Like at all.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball.
I'm not gonna lie too. I knew I had the timeout, so I'm ready to get this game over. I got to lock in from the get-go.
On 3rd and short, Drake.
Hey, boom!
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1 yard.
We ain't even go check stats. If y'all still here rocking with me, watch this. We gonna actually lock in. I really want to see. Hold on.
It's more than a game. Don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished. Put me in the game.
Is that like? I can't see it on my screen. Hold on.
Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I can beat them again. They thought I was done. I went on a run and beat all
Okay, so chat overlay. It really don't matter for sure. We'll keep it
I'm here winning cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game. Don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
Here we go. Like, it's making sense now. I think we cooking with grease. Yeah. I can hear myself. So I'm thinking I ain't never really used Jalen Hurts like that, but I don't know. We might go Jalen Hurts. Because they 89, 85 offense, 87 defense. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Hold on. Let's see what it says. I needed to switch to, there we go. Oh no, grade 10. Let's throw it deep, man. The defense, they're going against Lamar. Contain QB scrambles. Jesus Christ.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore.
All right. I don't know if I hope this ain't the same dude I was still playing. Reem, I can't even hear you no more. I'm locked in again. If you want, I'll call you tomorrow, game or later.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
All right, we locked in.
Duvernay now returning from
locked in.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Everybody know. Oh shit, that was the right thing. But it's like, why they playing all the way out there?
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down, and not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
All right.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's complete to the fullback.
Well, I'm glad you don't know how to put that
first down. I do believe, yes, he's got it by about a yard there.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
So times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
I ain't been on the offense yet. So this game will take longer than I thought.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll try to run.
Over pursued it. Jesus. Oh, it's right there, man. I'm right there.
Continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball.
Let's go.
This time. Down he goes.
No matter what you do, I'm straight on.
Hassan Reddick, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first
Wrap it
quarter
up, second quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Gutsy guy.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Gutsy guy.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Gutsy guy, gutsy
And
guy,
the
gutsy
Eagles
guy.
are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes
all right, boys.
linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case,
good.
he played
Good
a pure
blocks.
zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Good blocks,
And he
good blocks,
slips
good
up
blocks.
past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's out of position.
20.
He's out of
And they're
position.
going to get this down to about the
Go.
17-yard line here. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Don't bring him down too far.
Throwing on second.
Don't bring him down too far.
Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Man.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Let's see what we can do right here. My fault. I ain't even talking that much. I ain't even.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Focus. Just don't let him get to 25.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
He needs a spark. He needs a spark. So I'm saying he's going to go there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan
I
coming
did it myself.
in,
I did it
everyone
myself.
has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So
Who was number 7?
at the 40-yard line.
You see how they like crossing back, crossing out there? I don't want him to have to run.
They'll run the option
I think
left.
I did that.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
There we go. There we go.
Jackson now. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already got home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Thank you. Oh!
Open man is Duvernay. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Bro, what's up? Why am I'm not in prevent, fam. That's not even my playbook. I know he's about to run on me. Oh, you're trash.
To force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Let's get out of that playbook because I don't like that.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The
Let's
Eagles
go,
get there for the
boys.
sack. Hassan Reddick able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Oh, he about to break a record.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And some room to roam now. And they'll
I need
get
to
him
learn
down
to
here
save tackle
at the
ratio, so
23. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Jackson. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. That third down conversion good for 23.
That's how you
These are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest at first half, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty. Will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
See, the first game I was
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down, back to Sanders.
Oh!
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Fuck, I tried to hurry up and get down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Alright, that's the best stuff for what is going on my offense. I like them. Set defensive focus. Whoa, I was taking forever. I ain't gonna lie. I was. I was really just comparing our stats, I guess. Too long.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something
I don't lie, that should have been incomplete. But I mean, if it's going to tip and stay right there, then he should have got it.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Call it no gain there, and it leads to
we're going for that, man. 1 yard is crazy.
They're going to try and throw.
No!
One that's intercepted.
1 yard was crazy.
Just what this defense was hoping for, an interception.
I probably should have tried him.
This third quarter. Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start.
Come on. Oh, that's a pick. Come on, pick. Catch that. Catch that.
But it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a hard run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That one complete to Crochet. Touchdown. James Crochet. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens use the short field to get in for 6. Tucker with the extra point.
All right.
Tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kicks away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Say what you
and all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Come on.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Oh, my goodness. He got to get out of there.
Back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
It's crazy. Everybody bid on it. That's really
a lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete.
Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. The catch might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. He came up short in that 4th quarter.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef.
stumbling down. There, sir.
Big spot.
12-yard return. Let's go.
Set at the line for this next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Get active for sure.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
He can get active for sure.
Gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I was waiting for it all game. That was a good one.
1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8.
And he is
Jesus Christ, this is
for a Baltimore touchdown. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another
come on,
touchdown
man.
here.
Yeah, but my count
How
at
many
least 2
missed
guys
tackles
had
just like
shots
that
at it,
drive?
maybe even more than that. But this defense, they looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
All right, boys.
Drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring him 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Well,
all right, this is the time. This is the time.
Cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Back to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33. He'll look to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Another timeout called for by the offense. So they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go now.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Let's go!
Touchdown! And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're
That's a Brady drive.
They did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to
No
the
time
19,
for 2 plays.
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps.
We ain't even gonna risk it. We're not gonna risk it at all.
That's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Now Jackson.
And the throw left sideline here.
Let's go, because that I was not ready at all.
2nd down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Throwing, Jackson.
Toward the sideline.
Let's go.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a
Let's go.
What a game we were
That
final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond
man.
midfield. Shot, but couldn't get it
Had to
done.
go out here. I had to really buckle down. I had to really focus up, you feel me? Because the first game was unacceptable. I don't know if this is the same dude or not. If it is, well, now we're going. Now it's even. You know what I'm saying? The score just feels as even. If not, I'm sorry I had to be like that, gangy. But you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even talk that much. I had to really lock in. I had to throw in a couple comments every now and then, but nah, I had to lock in for sure. I was not trying to lose this game. 175, 2 TDs, 81 completion rate. Oh my goodness. I had to lock in. But y'all stay safe, man. I'm out.